E aí, galera do DaquiDali, a gente está em Nova York e hoje a gente tem a honra de estar aqui com o mestre Karim Rashid, que vai falar um pouquinho para vocês o que ele pensa do design, o que ele pensa do Brasil. What do you think about Brazil?
Well, besides that, it's probably, isn't it the 5th or 6th largest economy in the world? Something
Yes.
to that extent. But outside of that, culturally, I think it's the most amazing place. People are the warmest and passionate, and their sensibility, their kind of eye and their sensibility, aesthetic sensibility is very high, and it's a great country, you know, and I actually love going there and I love working there.
What kind of product you most like to work? The raw material, I mean, like the plastic, glass.
You know, I don't really favor one over another. In fact, I think at this point in my career, you know, I've been now practicing almost 27, 28 years or something like that. I kind of constantly like new challenges. So although, you know, on one hand, if I want to make something very, very democratic and really accessible to the world, obviously polymers, plastics are the way to go, or even now bioplastics and biodegradable polymers. But, you know, I work in glass, wood, metal, laminates, everything you can imagine. I think I've touched probably every material there is. Frankly, I think, and probably most designers would say the same thing, but I love the material world. So although I use a lot of technology and a lot of things in the virtual world, at the end of the day, I love material.
Apenas uma pergunta que eu acho que todo o público brasileiro, a galera que acompanha a gente aí, gostaria de saber. Karim, why do you wear pink and now you are going through a green?
A green phase, like
green phase.
I'm like Picasso. You know, you know, when I hit 50, I was thinking maybe I should just stop pink because, you know, I've been wearing it for the last 20 years. So. But you know, I honestly, I just love color, period. You know, and color is such an amazing sensorial visual phenomena. And you know, I always say this, that having, not embracing color would be almost like not to embrace taste, because it's a sense that we need to kind of constantly inspire. And so, you know, in my work, I always try, and I probably use a lot of colors that are not really primaries. They're always kind of hues. I love colors like limes and oranges and all kinds of, you know, if you look behind us, it's this whole probably 300-400 tones of color right behind us right now. So it's just part of me, you know. It's part of expression, I think. And I think even more so, just going back to Brazil, is that it's appreciated in countries like Brazil. In fact, I always have a theory that the closer you get to the equator, the more colorful culture is.
Sure.
You know? And obviously, I think we try to imitate nature in our culture. So as you go north and it gets colder, the colors are more muted and darker, etc. But I just personally, I think color is a really beautiful way to communicate being alive and being present. DaquiDali, a pleasure for me to visit. Thank you. Obrigada.